After Tottenham's 4-0 win against Sheffield United on Sunday evening, we are now up to 5th in the Premier League. Hat-trick hero Gareth Bale has come out and said that we are now playing more like the Tottenham way. Premier League rules to prevent a future Super League. Daniel Levy is to meet Harry Kane in the summer to discuss a brand new contract. A former Spurs striker has come out and said that Tottenham should employ Rafa Benítez as the next boss. But Steve Hitchin is recommending that Daniel Levy should employ Brighton boss Graham Potter as the next Tottenham Hotspur boss. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Today is Monday the 3rd of May. I'm going to go through all of the Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports from the last 24 hours. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Let's start today's video by talking about yesterday's Premier League results. Newcastle United 0, Arsenal 2. The Manchester United game against Liverpool at Old Trafford was postponed due to the protests about the Super League. And Tottenham Hotspur 4, Sheffield United 0. Of course, Gareth Bale scored that wonderful hat-trick at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and Heung-min Son grabbed Tottenham's 4th goal of the night. After those results and Tottenham Hotspur's 4-0 win against Sheffield United, Tottenham are now up to 5th in the Premier League. We have played 34, we have won 16, drawn 8 and lost 10. We've got a goal difference of plus 22. We have 56 points. We are now only 5 points behind Chelsea in the top 4. West Ham, Liverpool and Everton all have a game in hand over Tottenham Hotspur, and they are just behind us. And there are a couple of games later on today. West Bromwich Albion against Wolves, 6 p.m. kickoff, and Burnley against West Ham United, 8:15 p.m. kickoff. So we now have 4 games left in the Premier League. Our next game is this Saturday coming, Leeds United away at Elland Road, followed by Wolves at home, Aston Villa at home and Leicester City away on the final day of the season. 12 points to play for. Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Out of a possible 12 points, how many points do you see Tottenham picking up in these 4 games? On Sunday evening at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, it truly was the Gareth Bale show. Now, on the club's website, it states that Gareth Bale become the 8th player to hit 50-plus goals for us in the Premier League with his impressive hat-trick against Sheffield United on Sunday. Sublime, clinical finishes after 35 minutes, 61 minutes and 69 minutes, added up goals 49, 50 and 51 in the competition for the Welsh star. Heung-min Son completed the scoring as we ran out 4-0 winners at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It was Gareth Bale's first hat-trick in the Premier League since a 4-0 win at Aston Villa on Boxing Day back in 2012. Jermaine Defoe was also on target for us that day at Villa Park, and he's also on our list of 50-plus Premier League goal scorers. It was the 8th hat-trick of Gareth Bale's career, the last for Real Madrid against Kashima Antlers in the Club World Cup in December 2018. Gareth Bale is also the 6th Welshman to reach 50 goals in the Premier League after Ryan Giggs, Craig Bellamy, Gary Speed, Mark Hughes and John Hartson. Gareth Bale, after his hat-trick against Sheffield United, is now 6th in our all-time Premier League goal scorers list. Harry Kane is, of course, top, 164 goals in 238 matches. Teddy Sheringham with 97 goals in 236 games. Jermaine Defoe, 91 in 276. Robbie Keane, 91 in 238. Heung-min Son with 68 goals in 193 games. And Gareth Bale now 51 goals in 162 appearances. Christian Eriksen is also on 51 goals in 226 Premier League appearances. Hat-trick hero Gareth Bale was talking straight after the game and said everybody was disappointed after the Carabao Cup final, but we're all professional and we had to respond well and give the fans something to cheer about. Hopefully, we did that tonight. He then went on to say, we've been working on things in training and it doesn't happen overnight. Some of the things we want to implement, but it's important that we got that first goal because they made it difficult. They were on top for the first 5 minutes of the second half. They came out, they made it difficult for us, but we showed our quality. We were patient, moved the ball well, and yes, that second goal killed the game a little. After the game, hat-trick hero Gareth Bale also spoke to Sky Sports and said that we are playing more like the Tottenham way. He said it was a great team performance by the team. From the first whistle, I felt that we were on the front foot and got control of it and played some good football. I feel like we are taking a step in the right direction and playing more like the Tottenham way. Talking about Gareth Bale's performance and hat-trick, Match of the Day pundit and of course Premier League legend Alan Shearer said the following: it was a magnificent performance. It was the very best of Gareth Bale. It had everything. Running off the ball, his finishing was lethal, and work rate. It was the perfect performance, and there's his match ball. Fully deserved. Now, great news for all of us football fans here. A report has come out from Sky Sports in the last 24 hours and it states that the Premier League has introduced additional rules and regulations, including a new owner's charter to stop future attempts to join a breakaway Super League. It then states that the Premier League has now put in place a new set of measures to stop any future attempt of a breakaway division, which include additional rules and regulations and a new owner's charter that all club owners will be required to sign up to and committing them to core principles of the competition. In a Premier League statement, it reads, "We are determined to establish the truth of what happened and hold those clubs accountable for their decisions and actions. We and the Football Association are pursuing these objectives quickly and appropriately, consulting with fans and government." Also in the statement, it stated the Premier League, supported by the Football Association, is taking the following actions to protect our game, our clubs and their fans from further disruption and uncertainty. This is a very lengthy article and a very lengthy statement as well, so I will put the link in the description box below. So if you'd like to read more, do check out the link below. Now, last week, Harry Kane won another individual award, the Premier League Player of the Season at the London Football Awards, but he come out and said that he wants to be winning major prizes as a team. Well, Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano has been talking to the Here We Go podcast all about the contract situation with Harry Kane. Will he stay? Will he go in the summer? He said, without the Super League, it will be complicated for many clubs, as we said, to spend like 150 million euros or 160 million euros on a single player. So this is the situation right now. At the moment, the situation is quiet on the Harry Kane side, but we know his desire to play Champions League football, so let's see how it will finish in the Premier League. The situation with Tottenham Hotspur is key to understand what's happening with him. But if Tottenham will not be in the Champions League, for sure, they will have to meet with Harry Kane to decide together about the future. Fabrizio Romano then went on to say the intention of the president and owner Daniel Levy is to keep Harry Kane. He wants to keep Harry Kane. He wants to try in the next couple of months to convince him to sign a brand new contract. But at the moment, the situation is still quiet. And let's see at the end of the season. So everything is still open. A report has been published today by the Daily Mail and they are stating that Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy will present the club's next manager with the option of re-signing Gareth Bale for the 2020-2022 season. Gareth Bale is due to return to Real Madrid next month when his current loan deal at Spurs expires, but there is a growing feeling that a second loan deal would benefit the club during what is likely to be a season of transition. It then goes on to say there is also a feeling that another move for the Welshman would make financial sense given the costs attached to replacing the Welsh star. In tying up Gareth Bale's return last summer, Tottenham secured first option for a second season-long loan, meaning that the London club can effectively extend the deal into next term on the same terms. Spurs are paying in the region of £240,000 per week of his Real Madrid contract. Later on in this report, it states that while it would cost Spurs in the region of £12 million in wages to trigger a second loan, it would likely cost Tottenham far more to sign a like-for-like replacement in the transfer market, a factor that Daniel Levy will be acutely aware of. The prospect of Gareth Bale joining another Premier League club on loan and being a success is also a scenario Tottenham will want to avoid. Former Tottenham striker Peter Crouch took part in a question and answer session for the Daily Mail, and he has come out and said that he believes that Rafa Benítez would be a good fit for Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. Peter Crouch has come out and said that the former Liverpool and Newcastle boss should be the next manager of Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. He said, in terms of Tottenham, it wouldn't be the worst shout. He's proven at the highest level. His CV is superb. There are worse candidates for sure. A report has been published by the Daily Express in the last 24 hours, and they are stating that Tottenham Hotspur Technical Performance Director Steve Hitchin has recommended the appointment of Brighton boss Graham Potter to Daniel Levy. Spurs are on the lookout for a new manager in the wake of their decision to sack Jose Mourinho, though Ryan Mason has won 2 of his 3 games in charge. He's still deemed too young and inexperienced for the role. The Daily Mail also say that the Technical Performance Director Hitchin has recommended the appointment of Potter to Daniel Levy behind the scenes in North London. It's claimed that there are 2 others at Tottenham who admire the Englishman. Those side are 10 points above the relegation zone with just 4 matches to go. Back to the report from the Daily Express, it states that Hitchin's voice is particularly loud within the corridors of power, with his list going straight to Daniel Levy himself, and he reportedly thinks that Tottenham should go for a young, forward-thinking coach at the current moment in time. Daniel Levy, for his part, is said to believe Spurs are capable of getting the very best in the game. Lastly, this report says that Graham Potter could be an intriguing appointment and is arguably deserving of a bigger job following his fine exploits over at the Amex Stadium. And lastly, the next fixtures for the Tottenham Hotspur under-18s, the under-23s and the Tottenham Hotspur women are as follows. The under-18s will be in action tomorrow at Hotspur Way against Norwich City in the under-18s Premier League, 12 noon kickoff. The Tottenham Hotspur women will be in action this Wednesday on the 5th of May when we will be playing Chelsea at home at the Hive, 5:30 kickoff in the WSL. And then the under-23s will next be in action this Friday coming on Friday the 7th of May in Premier League 2 against Manchester City at Hotspur Way, 5 p.m. kickoff. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Stay safe and well. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend and come on you Spurs.